Livingston and Tangela too, and our host Vincent Van Dahl, and he brings it to ya! Creature features, and all creatures, and all creatures! And the creature gonna get you tonight. You better not turn out your bedroom light. He'll grab your head and give it such a bite. You may even die, just from a fright. You ain't nothing gonna be, baby. You ain't nothing gonna be alright. Cause the creature gonna get you, baby. Gonna get you tonight.
Livingston, have you ever considered how rubbish can easily become treasure?
Every day, sir, when I see the ragged items hung in your closet.
Good evening and welcome to Creature Features. I'm your host, Vincent. The adorable little mischief maker to this side would be Tangela. And the man over yonder, with a tongue sharper than his taste in fine wardrobe, would be my lugubrious butler, Mr. Livingston. And do we have an absolutely fascinating program lined up for you? First, we shall present The Lift from 1983. This is a Dutch science fiction horror film that revolves around the tale of an elevator in Amsterdam that mysteriously gains a mind of its own and begins dispatching its passengers with, shall we say, excessive enthusiasm. After this, you might want to consider only using the staircase when changing floors. No, Tangela, I don't think the elevator is possessed by the ghost of a disgruntled janitor, though that might have made the film a measure more horrifying. Joining us to watch this skillfully dubbed European horror will be Josh Roth, a remarkable artist from the Russian River area of Northern California. Josh creates stunning metal sculptures from recycled materials, transforming scrap into breathtaking works of art. He'll share some of his pieces, talk about his creative process, and maybe even convince Livingston to see the artistic potential in my glorious wardrobe.
Doubtful.
So don't go away, for it shall be another night of mechanical fright right here on Creature Features. Stay tuned. It hasn't stopped for 2 days. I don't know what we're going to do with all this rain. There's enough water in Bodega Bay. We've got a bloody ocean out there. Welcome to the show, Josh.
Thank you.
Sorry you had to come on such a rainy day. But, it's better than the fog. At least you can drive in the rain here. But if you come in the fog, you cannot see 3 meters in front of you.
Yeah, it gets foggy here.
And people die all the time from driving off the bloody road. Anyways, welcome to Creature Features. It's going to be a wonderful night tonight because we've got artist, sculptor Josh Roth with us. He's going to show us some of his creations. But we've got a unique film called The Lift. And you say you may have seen this one.
I just might have.
Might have. It's a Dutch film. It's a dubbed film as well. So when you watch, if the lip syncing doesn't seem right, you know why. But it looks like it's a well-done film. I mean, it's 1983, and it's looks like a scary tale. And we've got a bucket to catch the water. We have got a leak, and Andrew was supposed to be up there fixing it, but he's off doing something else. So we'll see what happens. But so sculpting, how'd you get into this?
I used to be just a 2D artist. I was an illustrator for
Right.
many years, and I did my first 3D object out of the blue, sort of, and loved it, and just continued on in that vein. And I've been making sculpture now for 14 or 15 years.
Oh, wonderful. Now you've focused on metal.
Not just metal, but mainly recycled, reclaimed materials.
Right.
Everything I make is made of something that used to have another job, that used to be something else.
So if someone brought you a bag of cement that got wet, could you use that?
Well, I could, because I theoretically could use anything.
Right.
But I hope nobody brings me a bag of cement.
No, that seems like it wouldn't be fun, especially
No,
to
but
pick
people
up.
bring me things all the time. Saw blades and wine barrel hoops and
Guitar parts.
guitar parts.
That'd be nice.
I just recently made a guitar.
You made an entire guitar.
I made an entire guitar. Well, I used an old fretboard,
Right.
but I made the body out of just a random piece of metal.
You know, there was a company who once made an entirely metal guitar. I cannot remember the name, but somebody will put a comment up saying so. Mm-hmm. And it was a unique instrument because the sustain would last longer.
I would say that's true of the one I made.
But the problem with this bloody thing, and I tried one, I was going to use it, it was too cold. Now, you pick up a guitar, it's a relatively warm instrument, it's made out of wood, but you pick up a steel guitar, I'm not talking about the cowboy steel guitar, I'm talking about a metal guitar, and it inhibited playing. It was that bad, so. Don't start a company with steel guitar because you might not find it. But as a piece of art, it must be wonderful.
It's quite eye-catching, yes.
All right, well, we're going to take a look at some of your art when we come back. But first, we have to start this film, and then we will get back and we'll look at some of Josh's art. So don't you dare go away because it's going to be a fun night. See you soon. You know, Josh, sculptor extraordinaire, if I had to get 4 people out of an elevator, I think I might use this.
It just might work.
Right. Yep. Just get out, partner. Get out. Or if I want to rob you, I could use this as well, right?
You could, but I might come back with something like this.
Right. No, that would not work then.
Yeah.
So these are not real weapons. These are made from instruments.
Musical instruments.
So you could point these at people and you might frighten them, but you will not cause any harm because they are completely made from, what's this one?
That one's made from a clarinet.
A clarinet.
As well as many other pieces. There's a part of a motor on there, part of a milling bit. There's a socket.
They should use this in a film.
There's no actual gun parts on any of these guns.
No, this is all this is definitely part of a motor system. Mm-hmm. And the trigger is all one piece.
The handles are made from leftover mahogany from my girlfriend's countertop. I'm sorry, my wife's countertop. We just got married.
Oh, you just got congratulations.
Thank you.
How long?
A month ago.
A month ago.
Month and a week.
My God, you should be on your honeymoon.
We did a pre-honeymoon, and we're gonna do a real honeymoon coming up soon.
It's good to practice first because if you don't do it right, you could blow your trip to the Bahamas if you don't.
That's probably what we're gonna do.
I'm thinking somebody should do a film with these, where they have a gunfight at the OK Corral, but the OK Corral is a symphony hall, and each time they fire, it plays notes from a Bach piece.
Well, that's what I call these. I call them symphonic weaponry.
Symphonic weaponry. You should get the website, symphonicweaponry.com, and start a new peaceful weapons company.
Mm-hmm. That's
we
not
make
a bad idea.
weapons for those who want to have peace and music. Those are absolutely incredible.
Well, thank you.
My goodness. So something like this, do you put them up for sale, or are these just all built and hang on your wall?
I sell all my pieces. Everything I make, I put up for sale just about. And I sell it all numerous places, but primarily the farmer's market.
Nice.
At the Luther Burbank Center here.
You could get tomatoes, fresh tomatoes, and a weapon.
Absolutely true.
Right? Why not? That's absolutely incredible. All right, well, let's get back to this film, and when we come back, we've got something else to show, right?
Yeah.
All right, off we go, back to the lift. Don't go away, because if you do, I shall be quite sad. Hello friends, Tangela and I would like to take a moment to compel you to join Creature Features TV. It is our new streaming service that offers you early access to Creature Features from your computer or your favorite set-top device. You can see the full archive of Creature Feature episodes, movies we've yet to present on the show, a library of items from the original program, plus many other items you won't find anywhere else. Your small yet generous subscription fee not only supports the operation of the service, but actually helps finance the creation of our show. It's a very inexpensive way to ensure that we'll be able to continue producing Creature Features for years to come. Not to mention it'll keep Tangela out of making mischief and wreaking havoc in the village as well. So please visit creaturefeaturestv.com to learn more. And thank you so much for your support. You do cause trouble.
This portion of Creature Features is brought to you by CreatureFeatureStore.com, the official merchandiser of Creature Feature accessories.
Is this going to drip all night?
I'm afraid so, until he fixes it.
He's on the roof now?
He's on the roof even as we speak.
Well, it doesn't seem like he's doing a very good job. All right, well, anyways, welcome back to the show. It's time to do some mail because you sent us mail, and we should read it if we're good people, right?
We are good people.
We are good people. Give me a note, sir.
Texas.
From Texas, from Chris Shillings. Sounds British to me. Happiness is turning on my Creature Features app after a few weeks away and finding this amazing backlog of features awaiting my viewing. Just add popcorn and we're ready to go. Amazing thanks to all you guys from a superfan in Texas. Shine on. Well, thank you, Chris. You know, he has Creature Features TV, and by going to Creature Features TV, you can sign up and hopefully see some of the surprises that Chris experienced. And do it today. It's a good thing, right? Sign up for Creature Feature TV? No?
I
Yes?
guess. Mandy Shunada.
He's not very enthusiastic, is he? How are you, Tangela? I like your get-up. You know, you should get one of those pajama suits that looks like that bear. So you could be like a matching set. I don't think you look like...
Are
I
you
don't think it
talking
looks
about
the same.
me or her?
Let me see. This is the same one?
Yes.
It's different. That one has like a bat-shaped eye, and this one has a non-bat-shaped eye. All right. Well, if you think it's the same. All right. This is from Mandy Shunara. And they go, Dear Vincent, Tangela, and Mr. Livingston, my boyfriend Michael and I are writing because we're celebrating our anniversary. We're based in Columbus, Ohio, and spend so many of our dates together watching your show. Can you imagine that? And they're still together.
And they're still together.
No, one would think that would ruin any relationship. But if we are the glue that holds these two together, I am quite pleased to hear this.
Oh, dear.
There's just one thing that perplexes us. There's a clip of Vincent and Tangela promoting the show, and in it, you hold up a bottle of Drano. But you have a lady plumber on staff. Something is fishy here. We smell a mystery afoot at Poulter Manor. She's got a point. Thanks for making our date nights interesting. Keep up the good work. All right, so the Drano, you know, Tracy the plumber is not always available at a moment's notice.
She does not live here.
No, well, you know, we mostly use it for my shower because it's always in the drain. So a little Drano, and I can save a Tracy the plumber bill. Thanks for writing. What's next, Mr. Livingston?
Waddell Patton.
Waddell Patton says, the movies you show are very weak. Maybe he means every week.
Weekly,
The movies you
perhaps.
show every week are very weak. Oh, I don't know. A lot of people complaining about it. You need to bring back Dracula, Wolfman, Frankenstein, The Mummy, and The Invisible Man. We not pleased with those sorry movies you keep showing. Bring back the old creature feature. All right, a couple of things about those films. One, everyone has seen those bloody movies. Do you really want to see Frankenstein again? No, I'm not asking you. I'm asking him.
No.
No, you don't want to see Frankenstein. Everyone's seen this movie a million times. They cost a fortune for us to show. So we show you new and interesting. Expand your horizons, Waddell. Right?
Right.
Maybe not. Anyways, that is it for mail, right?
That's it for mail.
That's it for mail. If you'd like to send us mail of your own, go to Hello Creature Features. That's a website that shows you how to send us an email, or how to send us a package, or a letter in the post, or how to send us a gorgeously hand-carved styrofoam pumpkin that says Creature Features. We'll be right back after the next break, but... Uh-oh. I don't think we're going to have our roof fixed today.
I think you might be right.
See you soon. Hello, friends. We just want to remind you that we've got a new YouTube channel called CF Extras, which stands for Creature Feature Extras, right? That makes the most sense. Anyways, that's where we put all the extra stuff. We have the movies on our main channel and the extra bonus material that you won't see on the regular channel, on the new channel. So go to cfextras.com and sign up today. It's free. It's free, right?
Indeed.
No, it should be free, because if we charge for this, then that would be absolutely silly, would it not? We'll see you at Creature Features Extras. See you soon. Radar Love. So the band who did the soundtrack for this film is Golden Earring,
Wow.
who did Radar Love.
They're not unfamous.
No, and I did not know they were a Dutch band.
Neither did I.
So that makes sense. A Dutch movie, Dutch band. And but they should have put Radar Love in here. They could have worked it into the story somehow, right?
It
Yeah.
probably would have cost half the rest of the
That's
movie.
true. Right. What is this
That
horribly
is a-
wonderful object?
That's a skeleton hand that I made out of silverware, stainless steel flatware.
My goodness.
It's all made out of knife handles and
That is incredible.
yeah.
What's this base?
The base is part of an old Singer sewing machine.
No.
Yeah.
Look at this. Oh, and there's mechanism underneath.
There is mechanism underneath still. Yep.
Oh, that's the motor? Is that what that is?
It's not the motor, because the motor came off and the motor was on
Bottom
the side
is
of the
almost
machine.
as interesting as the top.
Yeah.
But this is incredible. Is this molded from your hand?
Actually, it pretty much is. Yes.
That's very nice.
Yeah.
You
But it's
have
anatomically correct as
you
well.
have-
All the bones are there. 28
have
all in the right place.
dainty hands for somebody who works
I
with so
don't
much
think
hand.
I have dainty hands.
No, see, I think this is too small to
But
be
without the
yours.
skin, it looks the hand looks
Oh, is
a lot
that
smaller.
it?
Yeah.
No, I suppose that would be the case. That's incredible. My goodness. And it's heavy. So if you're looking for a heavy piece of art, this is the man to go to, right?
I have lots of heavy art.
Heavy art, it's not like heavy, oh, that's heavy, dude.
Well, some of it is heavy, like that's heavy, man.
Oh, really?
Oh,
So
sure.
heavy.
Yeah.
It's double heavy.
Double heavy, yes.
Double heavy is good to have. So, if you've got a storm like we do right now, and you're trying to keep a piece of your yard in place, you could do it with a nice piece of metal art, right?
Absolutely.
No, it's like a paperweight, but for large pieces of paper, I think is the way to describe it. I think that's the way a scientist might describe it. All right, well, we say we get back to this film. When we come back, you've got another thing, right?
I do.
All right, off we go to the lift. Don't go away, because Tangela will be here soon, and if she knows you're gone, she will not be pleased. See you soon.
This is Sue from Gonzales, Texas. I love you, Vincent and Tangela and Livingston. I love the movies. I think you guys are great. Keep it up. Bye.
Hello, this is Livingston. Apparently, one of my newly acquired domestic duties is to request help for our show financially by asking you to visit our Patron page. Your generosity will help keep Creature Features on the air, which I'm not entirely sure is a good thing. However, with only a few dollars a month from you, your kindness will allow us to continue creating new programming each week, which apparently some of you curiously enjoy. And should you have the desire to give even more, you might even receive a gift from Miss Tangela. I think not. Please visit the website below to learn more. Thank you. This portion of Creature Features is brought to you by CreatureFeatureStore.com, the official merchandiser of Creature Feature accessories.
Josh, did you know that this film was remade by the same director in 2001? They called it The Shaft.
I did not know that.
For an American audience. Now, confusing thing, because there was a film called Shaft, right? And they called this one The Shaft. You know, I could see a situation where people go, oh, I won't be seeing this film because I already saw it in 1974. Right?
You know, Shaft was one bad
dude.
Yeah.
He was a bad dude. What in God's name is this sharp object?
It's a mermaid that I cut
out
of.
I see it.
I cut it out of a circular saw disc.
You know, I once owned a circular saw in my younger days, and the discs were not that large.
Yeah, this is a large carbide-tipped saw blade.
Which is used to cut...
I don't actually know.
Humans in half.
It would do that.
That's incredible. So, does one need a tetanus shot to handle that particular piece?
I am up on my tetanus shots.
Oh, that's
Believe
smart.
me, I stay
smart.
current.
My goodness. So, can you actually hold it up so you could see through it?
Well, yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Right. So it's almost like it could be like a window in a very expensive home.
Be a window in a very expensive home for sure.
No, and I imagine
it could be lots of places.
Or it probably casts a very mermaid-like shadow.
It does do that.
Right. So if you have like a seaside bungalow, this would be the perfect thing.
Or anywhere.
That's true. Mermaids are welcome in all places.
True.
They cannot go to all places, but if you are a metal decorative mermaid, you can go, right? All right. So we should mention quickly, you don't have an official website, but if one goes to Facebook and puts in Wine Country
Garden Art
on Facebook, you could see more of your work. You could negotiate prices for some of your pieces.
For sure.
You could commission, perhaps.
I do lots of commission work.
Does commission. So if you need something made like the Statue of Liberty, that's probably within your realm. Right?
I'd prefer not to make the Statue of Liberty since it's already been made.
Twice.
True.
There's one in Paris. Did you know?
I didn't actually
It's smaller,
know that.
but no, I was surprised. I went to Paris, and there by the Eiffel Tower was a small Statue of Liberty. And
Well, I know the French gave us the Statue of Liberty.
Right. So I think this was like the first test. Like they wanted to see if people would look at it. I don't know. I don't know anything about
I prefer
art.
to make original art.
That's why I bring people like you on, because you know more about art than I do. All right, let's get back to this film. And when we come back, we've got something big to look at, right?
A larger piece, yes.
A larger piece. All right, off we go to the lift. Don't go away. See you soon. You know, Josh, you might be a bit more daring than me, but if I had seen a lift had been killing people, I would start using the stairs. Would you?
I would probably take the stairs.
That would be a smart move.
Yeah.
We'll get back to the movie in a moment, but what is this monstrosity, this beautiful monstrosity?
It's whatever you want it to be. I don't have a label for it per se, but it's a bust made of 992 Slingshot pellets.
My goodness.
And it has wings made from silverware, stainless steel flatware.
It looks like an angel.
It's very angelic, yes.
No, very angelic. You know, this could be the patron saint of cafeterias, right?
Absolutely.
No,
absolutely.
I bet there's a cafeteria somewhere who would pay you big bucks to put
I'm
that.
waiting for them to find me in this piece. Yes.
You know, I'm sure. We have over 1 million people who watch each of our episodes, but only 30% of them subscribe to
well,
our
that's
YouTube.
a crime.
So for the 30,000 or the 300,000 who have subscribed, thank you very much. And for the rest of you, push that subscribe button. And I bet one of those, though, owns a cafeteria that they will
Quite
place this
possibly,
in.
yes.
Right. No, you should be getting a phone call tomorrow or the next day.
I'm sure.
I could be wrong, but no, most of the time I'm simply mistaken. I'm not wrong. Anyways, so how long does something like this take you to make?
Many hours.
I would
try
imagine.
I try not to think about how long it took me to make because
So you don't keep a ledger.
I do not keep a ledger because looking at that would make me cry.
No.
In regards to how much I get from my work as opposed to how many hours I
But
put
you
in.
enjoy it, right?
I have the best time.
So you are paid to do something you enjoy, and perhaps you're not making the same amount of money as like an accountant doing
Thank
this.
goodness. I wouldn't want to.
An accountant is
making it.
probably miserable.
Probably
Although, yeah, that's an art to them too. So maybe they
Sure,
like it.
sure.
But not like this. It's
Not to
like,
knock accountants.
There are no accountants that I know of that can glue this many knives together or weld this many knives together. There's a spine on the back of this.
There is a spine, and the spine is all made from railroad hardware.
Railroad hardware.
Yes.
That's very non-specific.
100-year-old, 150-year-old railroad spikes.
So somewhere is a railroad line that you walk by with a hammer and you pulled out the spikes.
I didn't, but they could possibly be missing from a railroad line somewhere. There's that possibility.
Are your friends and family worried when you come by? It's like, don't leave metal out, Josh might take it.
People do worry about their silverware when I'm around.
Right. Well, as they should. For any situation, artist or not, silverware is something valuable. That's very nice.
Thank you.
Very nice. And the bottom is what? A wheel?
It's a brake rotor.
A brake rotor.
Yeah.
So that's the part that turns in a brake.
Yes.
Right. Rotary. That's the way it goes.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get back to the lift, and we're going to wrap this up, the film. So don't go away when the credits roll, because Tangela will be here waiting for you. And if she doesn't see you, she's going to write your name down on a little list. It's a list that starts with S. You know what I'm talking about. See you soon. And that brings down the curtain or the doors on the left. That CEO looked like he was floating in the shaft. Didn't look like he was being suspended by anything, but what a weird movie. I liked it. Did you like it?
I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it as well. You should be careful with that thing. It shoots C flats and B majors. Right. Anyways, what's next for Josh?
Oh, I'm working on a metal octopus.
Oh, she
Not my
likes
first.
those.
Not my first, but yes, I make metal octopus.
Right. How wonderful. Now, is this a large, a small?
This is a fairly large, more than life-size metal octopus that actually balances and spins in the wind.
Wonderful. So any Marine Research Center operators out there, if you need an octopi for your entryway, for your gallery perhaps, this is the man to do it, right?
Get in touch.
Any appearances?
I do pop-ups. I'll be at the Petaluma Antiques fairs, all of them. The next one's in spring.
I've been to that. It's wonderful. It's like they closed down the entire town for antique-type people. And I should be selling, not buying antiques. Right?
All the materials I use are all vintage or antique materials, so
wonderful.
I qualify for the antiques fairs.
Oh, wonderful. Well, thank you so much, Josh, for coming and showing us your wonderful wares.
My pleasure.
And next time you're in town, come see us.
I will.
All right, sir. And as far as you guys go, thank you for staying up and watching this film with us. We know you could have been watching the Farm Report or something silly like that, but instead you stayed here with us, and for that reason, we love you, and we hope we'll see you next week. So, Josh, I was thinking, maybe I could commission you to make me an item, and I'm picturing a guitar made entirely of styrofoam.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.